So, guys, this story is spreading like wildfire, and while it is spreading, more information is coming up about what truly happened. Now, there is a former member of the Secret Service who was a part of Meghan and Harry's security detail team, and because there's so many questions around it, even correspondence to the royal family are saying that, Meghan Markle is just doing this for clout and attention. So too does Prince Harry. They just want to be talked about so badly. Mr. Sanchez, a former member of the Secret Service who was a part of Meghan and Harry's security detail team, is speaking out. The members of the police department are actually verifying Meghan and Harry's story, saying that they had to make a few stops at a few police stations to see if they could switch vehicle, but it did not work. Mr. Sanchez is saying the chase actually went on for not 2 hours, but over 2 hours. He's saying that it is extremely scary. He has never seen anything like this. Not just that, it has been revealed that these pops are from the UK. They were on bikes, scooters, taxi service, and the list goes on. Many people who have experience, including police officers, many people are still in shock from what they have experienced last night. I have a little clip to share with you guys from what the former Secret Service agent is explaining to CNN what happened. I'm going to play that clip for you guys. Then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Spoke to Chris Sanchez on the phone. He was part of the security detail. He used to be with the Secret Service. He told me, I'd never experienced anything like this. What we were dealing with was very chaotic. There were about a dozen vehicles, cars, scooters and bicycles.
With this car chase in New York involving Prince Harry and Meghan. Well, I've just got off the phone with someone who was in it. His name is Chris Sanchez. He's with their security detail. He used to be with the Secret Service, and he told me it was the worst thing he's ever been through. It wasn't a high-speed chase because they were trying to stick to the speed limits and not put anyone in danger, but it did go on for more than 2 hours. It involved swapping vehicles.
Now, just imagine being Miss Doria, hearing of Princess Diana's story, seeing how people target your daughter's reputation, and you being in that car with your daughter, your son-in-law at the moment, and having such a horrific experience. Do you know what this can actually do to these people, mental health? And do you know that going forward, I believe that Meghan and Harry, they're going to have a really difficult time stepping out in the public going forward. And what I'm most happy about, however, irrespective of, the naysayers trashing Meghan, trashing Harry, claiming that, they're just doing this for clout, they're telling lies and all of that. I am happy that there's evidence. It is said that Harry was able to capture some of the images on his phone, which they're compiling together as evidence. Because people are saying that, oh, Harry's doing this, to beef up his lawsuit, to make his lawsuit against British media looks good. But there are people who witness it, even pedestrians, bystanders, who are coming out to say they have witnessed it, and it is really horrific. Now, not just that, I've seen, members from the British corresponding teams, different media sources, who are just quick to be so nasty to Meghan, and what they're saying is just very racist. There was one gentleman who said that, oh, but a paparazzi did not kill Diana. It was a junk driver. But how did the junk driver ended up slamming in Diana's car, right? So when you really take a step back and listen to the people who are consistently attacking Meghan and Harry, you can tell that they truly hate Meghan Markle. And the moment that it was known that this woman is a black woman, the hate even multiplied. And we can now understand why Meghan didn't want to be in England anymore. Just imagine this happened in a country that is not your homeland. You don't have the support of your mom, your close friends that you are used to anymore. What would you do? And you are married to someone who you have to write a letter, for you to have a family meeting. They don't hug. I mean, do you guys understand how horrific it is? I mean, on camera, the royal family may look beautiful, prestige, class, and all of that. But is that truly any way for anyone to be living? I understand if you were cultured into that type of lifestyle, the transition would be easy for some people. But if you really think about it, even now, today, as we're speaking, even the younger royals do not want to take up any roles, because guess what, it is really sad, it is really draining, and people just want to live normal happy lives. People believe that it is okay for you to hug, it is okay for you to cry, it's just okay in general to be a normal human being, and they don't believe that this is too much for them to be asking for. And it really shows that, we have a lot of people who are talking about Meghan and Harry. What about William and Kate? This is really proving that, you know what? If this was a tight knit family, as they're telling the world, William would definitely be supporting his brother, even if his brother said to him, you know what? I don't think I have a place here anymore, and as such, my wife and I will be moving to the United States. You know what we would be seeing? We would be seeing William and Kate visiting Meghan and Harry, and, Meghan and Harry visiting William and Kate. There would be some kind of connection. But you can clearly tell that William is very envious of his brother, because the mere fact that the disdain, the comparison, the horrible, ugly comparison between William and Harry, exists, it says a lot, and it says who is actually, influencing a lot of these reports. It's definitely William and Meghan coupled with the royal family. They are definitely influencing these people who consistently, speaks ugly, horrible stuff about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This behavior is being encouraged. This behavior is being seen as okay, because guess what? If different media outlets, journalists can consistently attack Meghan and Harry's reputation, it makes William and Kate look good. It takes away from William and Kate's problem. It takes away from the public affairs, of the royal family. And as such, I believe that we're going to see consistent attacks against Meghan and Harry. At this point in time, I have to say, it seems as though they want a repeat of what happened to Diana to happen to Meghan Markle, because Meghan Markle at this point is being seen as equally as problematic as Princess Diana. And we know how that all turned out. So I believe that, this should be a conversation of whether you like Meghan or Harry. This is wrong. This should not be allowed. It should not be supported. And once, there are people who are saying, we witnessed this, and once evidence is brought forth, I believe that everyone should rally their efforts together to ensure that there are strategies in place, steps to mitigate this from happening in the future. Because this not only happens to Meghan and Harry, it happens to a lot of celebrities. And what are you going to do? You're going to wait until, a family loses their life to say, you know what, it's time for a change, when it is too late for that change, when you could have done that change a year or 2 years ago to save lives. I believe that this world is really filled with horrible people who are in position and power. And as such, this is what is making everything so hard. I do believe that Meghan and Harry will continuously have these problems until, their family is truly united and truly moving as one. I believe that if the royal family can come together and say, you know what, we both have offended each other, but it's time for us to move on. We may not support or like what, we all do at times, but going forward, we're going to move as a unit. I believe that we will see some improvements, but also what is happening at this point as it relates to Meghan and Harry and Prince Harry's family. I believe that it is very much profitable to the media. I believe that the media monetizes this fallout greatly, and as such, the media themselves, they're not going to want to see an end to this, because this is what is paying them at the moment. This is what they're using to line their pockets. But if there could be a resolution, something could be implemented where we do not have a reoccurrence of this Princess Diana, because this is happening more often, and at some point in time it's gonna get out of control. And when it does, what will happen at this point? What if they were traveling with their kids? This is definitely not something that should be allowed or encouraged, or Meghan and Harry should not be, be thrown under the bus, being called liars, clout chasers, because we know that these things do happen. I definitely believe that something should be done about these media outlets, and I believe something will be done about these media outlets. Also, I've learned that Daily Mail had initially posted photographs on their website, but they have removed them because the photographs were what was confirming that there was actually a 2 hour long chase. But guys, I want to hear from you, because this is a lot. It's very, very horrific. And it also, even though, we were not there directly, but just remembering that Princess Diana era, it makes you feel so afraid that, are we going to have a repeat of what happened many years ago? And will the kids be involved this time around? Is it going to take a repeat of what happened a couple years ago for something to be done? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all next time. Bye guys.